Hello, good morning all. How are you today? And I hope you are so good and healthy. In this COVID-19 pandemic, we have to study, we have to work from home. But it doesn't matter. We can use technology, we are able to use many applications to accommodate them. And in this occasion, I want to do presentation about the book which is titled The Last Broken Home. The Last Broken Home have a long title which is Your Mind is Not Your Friend, How to Kill Your Depression and Save Yourself. The Last Broken Home first published in 2011, and the genre of this book is nonfiction, health and psychology. And the book have 106 pages, and this book written by Adam Alvarado. Adam Alvarado is the founder and principal contributor to The Last Broken Home. TLPH, or The Last Broken Home, is a self-development site for teens and adults, parents and children in California. The Last Broken Home comes to definitely ebook on the mind's effect on your life and world. It is the story of the man's journey from teen depression to self-esteem, from totally sucking to totally awesome, and the change of his thought in this life and belief and behavior to allow him to finally rid himself of the sadness and anxiety that had consumed his life. This book is using past tense in chapter 1 to 4 as the author tells his story of his life. We can find in page 12 what began me on this journey, what brought me out of the quiet depression, page 12. In chapter 5 to 8, this book using present tense as the author tells his perspective about depression. We are often told by defense lawyer most frequently that a murder action are caused by trouble he or she experiences in their past, in page 40. Language that used in this book is United States English, and chapter 9 to 12 are using present tense as the author tells his argue about his thought. It knows everything you know and thinks it knows everything. In page 45. Next, I want to talk about unusual words. In this book, I find some words that I don't understand what the meaning, but I check on the dictionary, especially Oxford Dictionary, and some words I don't understand the words, and I try to analyze one by one. And the first words knowing in this I find in chapter 1 page 7. It was painful even almost gnawing at me. Knowing in this sentence is adjective. The meaning is making you feel worried over a period of time, and it was painful even always knowing. The meaning of knowing is making feel worried over a period of time. And then I want to talk about characters of this book. This book have one character, that is Adam, and Adam have many characteristics on this chapter to chapter, and I want to tell you one by one. First, Adam in chapter 2 is unconfident, shy and insecure. The evidence is my shyness and general dissatisfaction with how I was led me to dislike most everyone, but I was completely unwilling to change a thing about myself or try. And next, the evidence, I suck, I'm not cool, I'm not good enough. And Adam in chapter 5 have negative thinking. The evidence is in chapter 5. Imagine your friend spends your entire life telling you that you are perfect, that you are useless, that no one likes you and no one can love you. And next, Adam in chapter 11 is excited. The evidence is we have to think better, we have to believe better, but most important of all, we have to do better. And the last, in chapter 12, in last chapter, Adam have positive thinking. The evidence is think of how those beliefs and thoughts have affected your life until now. And next, I want to talk about plot. Plot have 6 elements. There are exposition, inciting action, raison action, dilemma, climax, and resolution. Let's analyze it. I want to try to analyze one by one. Exposition. The story begins with a character introduction of Adam, who lives alone in the suburbs of California. Worry began to bother him. Next, inciting incident. Have no one to talk to matter worse. Rising action or progressive complication. The change in Adam's thought and belief and behavior that allow him to finally rid himself of the sadness and anxiety that had so consumed his life. Next, dilemma. He continues to play with his mind. His thought made his mental state even worse. Climax. He challenged his mind from C to 3, from thought to C. That is how he changed his mind, his situation, and his life. And last, resolution. Adam finally got off his depression. Make sure many people that the most important things is positive thinking. And what I learned from Adam is his word. His word in the chapter 12 in page 19:2. Use your mind wisely, use your thought positively, take action and believe in yourself. Is this book recommended? Yes, of course. And why I choose and read this book? Because of 3 reasons. 1. This book explains that bad thoughts can destroy whole life. And 2. This book full of meaning of life. And the last, through Adam's personal experiences, we can learn that no matter how bad a life is, we can go through it with positive thought and relief, and then belief.